Alright guys, the United Reacts here, reacting to episode 55 of Black Clover. And the episode name of this episode is called, let's see. The Man Named Fanzell. So I'm guessing the redhead dude is named Fanzell. Last episode we saw they was trying to search for a cure for Asta's arms. And so everybody went to their respective places with Whoop. Hopefully we get to see what Vanessa up to. And see like if she really come in clutch with her witch covenant, stuff of that nature. And yeah, we're gonna get straight into it. We're gonna see what's going on.
Threatened by a ruthless demon, humanity was on the brink of destruction. All seemed lost until alone. The man they'd come to see was Fanzell Kruger. But how could he help? Who was this mysterious man? And what possible connection could he have to Asta? Our story begins 5 months earlier.
Fanzell something?
Asta and Yuno had received their grimoires, but they had not yet set out for the Magic Knight's entrance exam in the royal capital.
Okay.
Asta was camping in the woods near Haj village, diligently training with the sword he had recently been given.
I have no idea what I'm doing at all. I mean, I've never trained with a sword before in my life. I don't even know how I'm supposed to hold it. Does hacking at trees really count as training? If I were you, kid, I would get out of the way and quickly!
What, bro?
Run right at me! Hurry up, jump to the side!
Bro strong for real.
Very impressive. You took out that big guy in one blow. My mistake. I was doing some fishing in the river, and I guess I must have wandered into the boar's territory.
Bro's Tarzan. That's what he is.
Anyway, name's Fanzell. I'm something of a nomad these days.
Nice to meet you.
Call me Zell.
Okay, I'm Asta from Haj village.
It's a pleasure, Asta. Now tell me, are those yours?
You can't have none. Go ahead.
So good. I thought I was going to starve. I haven't eaten so much as a bite in 2 whole days. Never did catch any fish. Awfully dense, aren't they? It's amazing how they just suck all the moisture right out of your mouth.
Yeah, they do. So, are you gonna tell me why you're naked?
I didn't
I don't
want to
think
get
he has
wet while I
magic.
was fishing.
Fanzell? I don't think he has
What
magic
are
either.
these things? Huh. A sword that can nullify magic. That's new to me.
It's new to me too, but this baby is what's gonna get me through the Magic Knight's entrance exam.
Facts, it sure
That's why
did.
I've been holed up here in the mountains training.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
so?
What brings
Yeah.
an old guy like you up here anyway?
Chill.
guy, huh?
Chill.
I'm actually only 28, thank you very much.
28? No way! Wow, you look so much older.
Right, let's just leave that there. I'm waiting for someone.
Kind of a weird meeting spot.
It's complicated.
Okay.
So tell me, Asta, you're sleeping outside, right? Why not stay with me while you're training instead?
Really? That'd be awesome, thanks! Hold on, are you just after my pot potatoes?
Always treasure your encounters and connections with the people you meet. True, they may not have a concrete form,
Facts.
but those experiences will pile up in your heart and keep you company.
Facts. He's
Are
spinning
you
facts.
kidding me? This guy's obviously a total creep. Are you actually going to stay with him?
Okay! I think I'll take you up on that. Thanks a lot, Mr. Zell.
Great, then let's talk about chores. How are you at chopping wood?
What?
So like this guy trained Asta?
Man, this doesn't seem to be working at all.
Well, maybe it's because all your weight is in your knees.
Huh?
The problem you've been having is that you can't manage a second blow once you swing your sword, right?
Bro is a
Throws
nudist
off
for
your
real. He's
balance.
really a nudist all the time.
Yeah.
I know something that might help with that. Keep your toes pointed in the same direction as your sword. Then you take a half step forward with your right foot to shift your weight. Go on, try. You did it. Picked it up pretty fast, too. That was impressive.
Over. That was amazing. How'd you know that trick? You fight with swords too?
Well, no, not swords exactly. Hold on a sec.
He was always wondering how Asta could just lift it up mad quick. Well, mad easy, you feel me?
Wind creation magic. Emperor of slashing winds.
Wind creation magic? Is that Yuno's father, bruh?
Whoa! So cool!
That is Yuno's father, bruh. He's a nudist. He got with Yuno's
it's
mom.
not a true sword, but rather my magic taking on the shape of one. It's the Emperor of Slashing Winds. I call it Slashy for short.
You're awesome at naming stuff too!
Well, anyway, working with this thing is how I picked up a little swordsmanship.
Hey, then can you teach me? I'm sure anything you know will help.
I don't know.
Just a few lessons, that's all!
This is Yuno's
Please,
father, bruh.
I'll work hard!
Sure, no problem. Huh? Sounds good.
It does? Really?
Hmm?
I'm totally
Thank you
convinced it's
so
Yuno's
much.
father, bruh.
Right, yes! I'm gonna teach her! Oh yeah! Awesome! Awesome! So cool! Yes! Yes! Yes!
However, there's one thing I want you to promise me
yes.
in return.
Bro is so geek,
Asta,
bruh.
why are you working so hard to get stronger?
To become the Wizard King!
Ah, I see. Well, that's good. Yes, it's very good.
Wait, you're not gonna laugh?
No, why would I do that?
Because it's impossible or whatever?
But how can you know whether or not something is impossible until you give it a try?
That's what I'm saying.
Listen closely. I want you to make me a promise, Asta, that you'll only ever use what I teach you to make that dream come true.
He looks like
Sure.
Yuno, too.
What's that mean, though?
Just don't use what you learn here for evil. Use it to achieve your goals, not as a tool for harming the innocent or bullying people.
I don't need anybody to tell me not to do that stuff.
So you promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay, then let's get to work.
Right! I'm ready whenever you are!
Bro, I'm 100% convinced. And I think y'all knew that I would know that that's Yuno's father. Oh, God. That's definitely Yuno's father, bro. Look just like him. So Yuno's mother probably had the black hair. You feel me?
No, you're too slow. Don't pause between hits. What we're after is rapid fire attack.
Right! Ah!
You really are fantastic, Asta. Your defense and offense are both solid, and your footwork is improving too.
What I don't understand is if you're this strong, then why didn't you just take care of that giant boar yourself?
Without either a sword or my grimoire on me, there wasn't a lot I could do. And besides, my skills with the sword aren't anything particularly advanced. You just seem to be especially good at putting them to use.
I don't know. I think it's because you're especially good at teaching them.
I did do some teachery stuff once upon a time, so maybe.
Oh, really?
The students that I taught didn't think very much of me, though. You know, I've had more than 100 pupils. But the way you're progressing, you might rank among the top 3 at least.
The top
That's
3?
fire.
Top 2, maybe. The highest ranked is kind of out there, not even using the sword as a sword, so I don't know if that really counts. Well, anyway, even if you are accepted into a Magic Knight squad, I think you'll turn out to be a respectably skilled swordsman.
Whoa.
You really think so?
That's something
Then
to
let's go!
keep in your
We've
brain.
got some more training to do!
Whoa, not so fast. We aren't even done eating.
Not even using a sword as a sword.
Several more days passed until a visitor arrived.
I've returned, Master. Sorry it took so long.
Who's that?
You're back. So, what did you find out, Mariella?
Ariella?
One of my pupils. She's helping me. I've asked her to track down my fiance.
Hilarious.
That girl's your student? If you need to find your fiance, wouldn't it be better just to go out and look for her yourself?
The full explanation is a bit complicated, but I can't draw attention to myself right now.
Oh, I'm Asta from Haj Village. The old man here's teaching me how to use the sword. Nice to meet you.
Please, this is no ordinary old man. While it might be true that he's old, he is an amazing old man. So, Look,
But
I don't know who you are,
not
but you should
old.
keep in mind that he is not the kind of old man that you can casually refer to as old man. There are rules to follow for this sort of thing.
Like I
I'm
told you,
28.
I'm Asta from Hodge Village.
I'm
And I don't
28,
see what's so
Milo.
wrong about calling an old man old man.
It's a simple matter of perception. If you truly realized how amazing he was, you would be addressing him with the proper amount of respect and deference. But when you say old man, it doesn't sound the least bit respectful or deferential.
How am I supposed to make the words old man sound respectful?
Maybe we could
It's
just
just
let it
old
go
man.
now.
Now bro
Old
looks
man.
old
YouTube
in this
isn't
animation.
exactly doing wonders for my self-esteem. So what about Dominante? Where is she?
Forgive me, Master. I don't know how to say this, but
She got the drip
I
on, ain't
believe
she?
it's possible that Domina has passed away.
Oh no.
And so, Fanzell shared his story with Asta. Fanzell and his fiancée Dominante had been members of the Diamond Kingdom's army. No longer able to stomach the army's extreme methods, the couple plotted to desert but wound up separated as they sought to escape the kingdom's assassin. Desperate to find his fiancée, Fanzell asked his former pupil and fellow deserter Mariella to search for her while he laid low. Fanzell knew that when he made a move, the killer would too. Not wanting to endanger Domina if she were in hiding nearby, he was forced to go to ground in an abandoned house.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
Here's Domina's wand. It was found where the assassin was thought to have attacked her. That and a great deal of blood.
I see.
She gone, my
If
boy.
you'll excuse...
Oh wow. That actually got a smile out of you. You know, it's funny that you ask because everyone else but me is dead.
Huh?
They were murdered by the Diamond Kingdom's assassin. Every last one of them.
What the hell are you doing?
This is my job now. I do the kingdom's dirty work, provide it with useful intel, and dispose of its defectors when necessary. If I hadn't agreed to cooperate with them, then I would be as dead as the others are now.
I thought you was gonna be
Don't
a
worry, though.
homie.
We aren't going to kill you here. I was given specific instructions to bring you back alive. And in case you're thinking of trying to escape, you should know this building is surrounded. That Mage Knight has entered the final stages. We'll need your advice on finishing
Mars?
touches to ensure proper functionality.
I
That is where
mean,
you were previously
the red
stationed,
dude survived, I guess, so that's cool.
It's Mars.
Sorry.
The boy has a name and it's Mars. Stop talking about him like he's some kind of weapon.
All right. Doesn't matter to me one way or another.
Are you okay?
Okay, so
And you! What's your problem? Aren't you grateful for what the old man's done for you?
Yes, I am. I recognize that the combat techniques he taught me when I was his student are what's helped to keep me alive, and for that he still has my respect. If he didn't, why would I ever be concerned with the way in which you address him?
But then why would you do something like this?
If I fixated on those details, I could never get my job done. So would you kindly not interfere? I doubt you want to die for an old man you don't know.
I'd say that I know him pretty well by now!
No, Asta. Please just listen to Mariella. You have to get out of here. You promised me. You said you'd only ever use what I taught you about the sword to achieve your dream. You shouldn't use your skills here in defense of some random old man, so get going. I mean it, run.
Like I said, you're not just some random old man to me!
Hey, don't worry about it. I may be old, but I can still handle these goons without your help.
tough.
You're already wounded!
I'll make my own promise. I swear not to die at the hands of these diamond mages.
I'm gonna hold you to it! No dying until I see you again, you understand me?
Right. I'm sorry, Asta. This is for the best. Domina.
Gang, he didn't even leave. Asta didn't even leave, bruh. I love Asta, bruh. I love Asta, gang. You feel me? He ain't even leave, bruh.
Asta, please. I don't care what happens.
Bro, such a real one, bruh.
There's no hope left in me. No reason to go on. I'm so very tired of all of this. Just get out of here. Leave
The
me
crazy
be.
part is I feel him.
No way!
That's cool.
A reason to live, to keep going, to hope. Life doesn't just hand you those. It takes work. You have to fight to find them yourself. If you're done moping, I could use a little help here.
So Asta was really in the field for real. He was really in the trenches.
Wind
Every
creation
time.
magic. Emperor of slashing winds. Winter wind.
My thing is, old dude's grimoire looked like Yuno's grimoire before
That
he
spell
closed.
allows me to send out a lot of slashies at once. I call it the flying one.
Wow, what an awesome name!
You saw me at a very ugly moment. I'm feeling better now, don't worry.
Good.
Behind you.
Ah!
He negated my spell?
What's wrong, old man? Have you decided to give up after all?
We each get to choose for ourselves when the time has come to admit defeat. And thanks to you, I realize that for me, that day isn't today. There's no way I'm about to let this bunch of idiots end me now.
We're withdrawing.
Huh?
I'll bring up the rear. Round up any casualties. I want an orderly retreat.
You guys are just leaving?
When you're staging an attack, make sure to go in with at least 3 times the number of troops as your target. If your number is halved, change tactics. If halved again, retreat. Or, so a certain instructor of mine told me once. Don't think for a second that this is over, though. I'll spend my whole life on your trail if I have to.
That's fine by me. As of today, I've decided I'm done running. From you, from myself, from anybody. And I'm done being a coward. Domina is out there somewhere alive. I know she is.
You gonna find her?
I'll find her
Yeah.
no matter what. So you just try to keep up.
You hear that, Mariella? I hope you're ready to deal with his old man smell for the rest of your life.
That's
Can
what
you
it is.
stop talking, please? Words can wound.
I guess we'll both do our best, huh? And I think you might be learning the proper way to say old man. Keep practicing.
I really wanted to see what he had
Are
going.
you really
You feel
leaving
me?
already?
Yeah, I'll keep looking for Domina no matter how long it takes. When I finally have her, I'll try to find a way to atone for all the harm I've done in my life. I haven't figured out exactly how I'll manage that yet, but considering my past, it'll probably take many years. Which means
Interesting.
I won't be dying anytime soon. You're the one I have to thank for giving me that resolve.
I'm just glad I could help.
I should get going or it's gonna get too hard to say goodbye. See ya.
Hey, wait! You're seriously gonna leave just like that?
Sure am. See, I'm a guy who likes to get things done. I've been sitting around for too long, and now I'm ready to get to work. Just like you should be doing. Time's a-wasting.
What does that mean?
You're a guy who likes to get things done too, aren't you? So get going. There's no reason to wait. You have everything you need to start making your dream come true.
True.
Come on, now's when you decide to get all teachery on me, old man? See ya! Good luck!
Go become the Wizard King.
Alright. Guess I'll head back to the village.
Man, Asta been in the field since legit. Like, it's really crazy for real.
Actually, I got one last lesson for you. Take this monster down, will you? No way! You can do it yourself! And why are you naked this time? Don't tell me you were fishing again! I'll explain later! Just help! Stay away from me!
Alright, guys, that was the 55th episode of Black Clover, the man named Fanzell. So I think his first name is like Alphonse, and then Alphonse Fanzell or something like that. This guy's pretty awesome, you feel me? So we learned in this episode about the about the time period that led up to actually going to the capital. Because at first we see Asta and Yuna, we see their relationship, and then I think, what was it? Like, why did they decide to go to the Capitol in the first place? I don't remember why they decided to go to the Capitol. But I think it's because they wanted to be the Wizard King and they wanted to try out for being like a part of the Magic Knights squad. You know what I mean? So I think that's why they went there. So, you feel me? So in that time between, okay, actually heading to the Capitol and the time before we got to introduce them, well, after we got to introduce them, that time in between, we learned about that time, which is fire. It's incredible. I totally forgot about it, blanked, you feel me, everything. But I'm glad they went back, you feel me? So we got to learn who he met. He met Alphonse Fanzell, a dude with, I think, nature magic, just like, like wind nature magic, something like that. Got the same features as him, except for the red hair. Got black hair. They both wear like longish clothes, like will wear like a sweater or something, and then his pops, well, I'm assuming his pops Fanzell, would wear like a trench coat or something like that. So plus they both have really strong magic, just like off the rip. You feel me? So I feel like that's a great theory that I got going here. We meet Fanzell's apprentice or pupil, and apparently she a op. She really like a op, because if she was really as great as she said she was, because she was taught by him, she wouldn't have switched sides, because she would be able to hold her own while trying to also find out, you feel me, his I guess wife or fiance or something like that, her location. But she easily got turned back over to the Diamond Kingdom, and she became an op, and she tried to take him out right there. Asta pulled up, said it's not happening. Fanzell was like, nah, you can bounce. Asta was like, nah, not gonna happen. Boom, went up in there and whacked him up. They retreated or whatever. But yeah, this was a great episode. I feel like a lot of people, I don't think this was a filler episode whatsoever, but even if it was to be one, like even if this was presented as a filler episode, I feel like they did a great job. I feel like they would have still done a great job, because this episode was lighthearted. It didn't have that many of our main characters in it or anything, but you still felt the importance of the episode, the importance of knowing this character. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about Black Clover. No matter which character is getting introduced, you get some backstory on them, and you get to know why they're actually being implemented into the story and where they fit in the story and everything like that, and it just works perfectly. But guys, that was my reaction to episode 55. I'll see you guys in the next reaction. DINasis Reacts is out. Peace.